everyone, Mad Dragon Souls here. A little quick announcement. I would like to talk about. Okay, for the record, nothing bad is going on. Okay. Um, but I do need to address this. Okay. I need to address it and talk about this. Okay. Some things has been going on with my channel, and also things has been going on with Microsoft when it comes to Xbox Series S. Okay. Um, and also we have a new member. We have a new member for the for a video that me and Daryl's going to be working on. Okay. And I'll talk about that in a second. Okay. First of all, um, how how I always sit here and say, and Daryl and we often agree with me. I think it was yesterday or the day before when I said it of this on my stream a few days ago, and he and Daryl actually went up and acknowledged it and agreed with me on it. Um, Now, as y'all know, I'm not going to mention the girl's name or anything because, first of all, just want to let her know uh, she's a sweet girl, and I really care about her, and I love her just like I do with Alice, And no, this ain't got nothing to do with Alice at all. She's okay. She's still subscribed to my channel, and she is on my friends list on Xbox. Okay, so this ain't got nothing to do with her. Okay, but this, however, does have something to do with somebody who used to be on my friends list on Xbox. Okay, like I said, I'm not mentioning no names. I'm not gonna shit on her. She didn't do nothing wrong or anything. Backstab me in the back, or anything like that. We're not that close to each other. And, not like I've known her all my life. And that's not the point on this. um, what I am gonna say is this. Um, any of you and I ain't talking about the new subscribers. I'm talking about long time subscribers. If you have been subscribed to my channel ever since 2014 or 2015 or something like that, and you wind up leaving my channel, unsubscribing to my channel because of the shit that's going down, or you think I'm lying, and this and that, and you don't like the way I'm running my channel right now, because of the bullshit that's been going on last year. Um, and you decide, well, I'm gonna unsubscribe to this channel and I'm gonna leave, and which that person did a few days ago. Okay, a person went off and unsubscribed to my channel a few days ago, and in fact, what she did, she also took herself off of my friends list on Xbox. Which I kind of figured this was gonna happen. And am I mad by it? No, 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 not at all. I'm just bringing it up because I'm letting y'all know what happened, okay? And let her know I'm okay with it. I'm all good with it. No worries. Nothing like that. It's all good. Um, she will be missed. I will say that she will be missed, and she can easily be replaced, which she does. And she just got replaced yesterday. Okay, she got replaced by someone, and I will mention it in a minute. She got replaced with somebody else, um, and Yes, everyone, Sam White is still fucking with me and Daryl. He, like I said before, he's like a rash on on your ass that won't go away. You know, uh, he even he even came in my stream chat yesterday and didn't say nothing. He only said hi, and then that's it. He wouldn't talk when I interacted with him in the stream chat, and I said hi, and I asked him a question. He didn't respond back to me. He didn't say nothing to me whatsoever. I gave him 20 minutes to respond back to me and say something, just so we could talk, like grown adults supposed to, not bitch each other out, cuss each other out. And he wouldn't reply. He wouldn't answer me. All he would do is go on Xbox and send Daryl some messages or something. I don't know what he was doing, but he was sending Daryl something. But Daryl's supposed to have his notification turned off on his end, which I don't think he did. But it is what it is on that. So I told Daryl just ignore it, don't even worry about it, and he'll leave you alone. Okay, he's just jealous because you're playing with me, and he wants to play with me too, and all he needs to do is just take a dildo and shove it up his ass. Um, that's all I can say about that. He won't leave, and so I gave him 20 minutes to respond to me in my stream chat yesterday, and he would not say nothing. He would not say nothing. So I permanently banned him on site on my channel. And I want to say this right now, Sam White, I don't know what your problem is, bud. Really, I don't. Me and Daryl, we're minding our own business. We're moving on with our lives. You should do the same, and leave us alone. You want to play your games, you want to play your video games, whatever game you want to play. Go ahead and do it. It's up to you. Or if you want to sell your console, do it. If you want to sit here and fart in the wind, go for it. If you want to live in your mom's basement and eat paste for the rest of your life, go for it. That's your business, but leave us the heck alone. And like Alice said yesterday, she said in the stream chat yesterday, leave my best friend's channel alone, and she's telling the truth. And I will say this, and she hadn't caught, and she didn't catch you yesterday, but I guarantee you, if she hadn't have, if I hadn't caught you, like I did, she would have. And she would have permanently banned you just like I did. Because she has permission to do that. Okay? Now, with that being said, everyone, Microsoft, and I'm having to talk about this because Daryl's going to be asking me tomorrow afternoon about this. And usually Daryl haven't been watching my videos lately. So he ain't gonna know about this. So I'll have to go ahead and tell him anyways when I get in the party chat tomorrow afternoon. Okay. But Microsoft did something on Xbox Series S and X that I never thought they would actually do. Okay. So every time I'm live on stream on my Xbox. Using OBS to capture my game. Me and Daryl, it doesn't matter if it's single game play or co-op. I'm always afraid if y'all see my main menu on Xbox, you're gonna see my real name. Okay, and therefore people like Sam would love to see that, so he can really dox me, swat me, or even worse, he can really screw up my life for good, and I'm not about to have it, So So what I did was I got to talk to Zombie Mute. Okay, a few weeks ago he came in a stream chat and he said something in the stream chat, but I couldn't even read what he said because me and Daryl was right in the middle of a gameplay of Sniper Elite 6. I guess we were doing testing stream or we were doing no, we was actually doing gameplay, and we was getting sniped by a damn sniper, and I think it was Sam White was doing it. Because the game has co-op gameplay online is 16 players, so therefore we're not going to be doing that no more. Okay, and in fact, I don't even think I'm going to be doing. If y'all wondering, am I going to be doing single gameplay? Well, it says one player can do it. Knowing I'm not gonna be online to do it. Like I did when it comes to co-op. I don't know. I'll have to wind up putting that through the test and see what happens. But when it comes to anything else, I came in here on Xbox, but I came over here on PSN. And I told Daryl, I said, if we want anybody to join us to do co-op with us, with me and Daryl, we can either get Alice and ask Alice if she wants to get involved and and join us if she wants to, and or if we want to, we can get Zombie in here, we can get a Zombie in here to do whatever game we're doing, and because the games we're doing, we've been doing is on Game Pass, like for example, if Zombie wants to do co-op with us in April of Dead Island 2. He can jump in there with us and do that, We'll be more than glad to do that with him, And so I got sitting here thinking about it, and right now we're doing GTA Online to finish this month off, GTA Online and get the things get the money and that we're needing to get all the vehicles for the Dukes of Hazzard, So I got to sit here thinking about it. And I'll say, you know what? It's how long has it been since I went off and banned him on the channel for hacking, And I got to sit here thinking, Sam White's been hacking us like crazy, messing with us for the past few days on Xbox, pissing us off, And but here's the thing is, we had to agree. And Daryl even agrees that Zombie hasn't been really messing with us or anything. He's been a great guy. He's a great guy. He's a great subscriber. He's not even messing with us like Stan White's doing. So I got on here yesterday. And I was looking him up. And I was wanting, by the way, I wanted to make sure that I didn't ban him. I didn't block him on PSN. Cause I remember I did that. I think I did that before, and I think I unblocked him. So I looked for his name, and I found his name. So I said I'm gonna send him a message and see if this is actually his name, him. If it is, I'll send him a friend request. I'll get him back in my friends list on PSN. So I sent him a message, and he, like an hour or so later, he came back to me and said, yes, it was him. It was him. And me and him talked back and forth. And I told him, I said, I told him, I said, I hope you're not mad at me for what happened, And he stood there and clearly told me, I was never mad at y'all. He said, I was never mad at y'all for what y'all did. In fact, I miss you guys. And I told him, I said, well, we miss you too. And I said, and I asked him, do you have Xbox? And he took a picture of his Xbox, and he sent it back to me. He sent it to me, and he said, "Yeah, I have an Xbox Series S." So I said, "Okay." Oh, I said, "Okay, okay, good, good." So "I'll tell you what." I tell you what," and he said something about I said something about Discord, and he said something about I blocked him or something. So he showed in pictures that he couldn't get in. He couldn't get my Discord, he couldn't get in my servers of my Discord. So I said, okay, send me and what's your username on Discord, and maybe I can get you in there. So I did last. He did, and I sent him a friend request on there. I got him back in there. Me and him had a good conversation last night. We talked. And I told him, I said, I want you in my friends list. I want you to get, I want to get, I want you. So I want to send you a friend request on the Xbox, but in order to get you in here on my friends list, you're gonna want to see what my real name is. And I'll say, I don't know if I can trust you on that. I said, and I said, I said, if I accept your friend request, knowing you're gonna see my real name, my real name and last name, are you gonna swap me? Are you gonna dox me? Are you gonna hack me or anything like that? And he said, no, I promise I will never do anything like that to you. He said, I promise you I will never do that. And I will always call you Dragon. So I said, okay. So I sit there and he sent me a friend request on the Xbox. I went in there last night, and I was about to accept his friend request. And I was like, you know what? I wanted. It says something on the bottom. I forgot what it said, but it said something. So I clicked on it, and so before I accepted his friend request, and as soon as I did, it told me I can do some editing on my name, on my real name. I can change my real name, and I can put on saying, it says my first real name. I deleted my first real name to Dragon Soul, Dragon. Then it said my last name. Then I erased it and put Souls on it. I said, oh my God, I cannot believe. I said, did that actually work? So I looked and found out. I went ahead and went in there. I set this friend request, got him in my friends list, but I looked in there and it said Dragon Souls instead of my real name. I was like, well, I'll be son of a bitch. So I cannot believe all this time you can actually change your name. And when I first got it a long time ago at the old place I lived in, you could never do that. So Microsoft actually fixed it to where you can change your real name into something else. If you don't want say for example, Daryl Lumpkin's got his real name in there. If he wants to, he can go in there and change his real name to something else. And that way, anybody who comes and gets in there wants to be his friend request, he can accept their friend request. They won't even know what the hell his real name is at all. That's freaking sweet. So Microsoft, you get a big shout out for that one. So with the big elephant, with that out of the way, here comes the big elephant that's in the room. We're gonna get to it right now. Okay, everyone? And yes, for those who are wondering what's that dripping noise that's in the background, it is cold as a motherfucker out there, and therefore I'm having it in my kitchen and also in my bathroom, having the water drip right now because of it. My pipes almost froze last night because I thought I had it going good last night, but I found out I didn't, and they almost froze. They almost froze because of it. So yeah, if you're wondering what that dripping was, that's what it was. So get used to it for a while, cause it ain't supposed to go back up and it ain't supposed to go back up to being warm until probably next week. I hope. But anyhow, um, now Zombie, when he hears this message, I got in store for him. Okay, I want him to send me a man, leave a comment on this video, saying yeet. If he is down for it, if he has it, if he has, first of all, do you have GTA Online for Xbox Series S? And if you do, let me know if you do or not. And because I got news for you. If you do, I've already talked about, me and Daryl's already talked about this last night, and he agreed, and he loves this idea. So me and Daryl has a new member for the Dukes of Hazzard and GTA Online, and that is Zombie, one of my longtime subscribers, Exo Zombie Mute. He is going to be one of the members of the GTA Online, and when me and Daryl get him in there and we get him in a party chat with us, I'm gonna put him through something. I'm gonna put him through something, and Daryl, well, I ain't gonna say what it is. Him and Daryl will find out later, and see if he can pass it. If he can, he's gonna be part of the Dukes of Hazzard in GTA Online, and we got some few roles for us to do. Okay, I'm gonna be playing as Roscoe P. Coltrane. I'll be doing the voicing of him, and I will be doing Bo Duke. Daryl, he's gonna be doing, he's gonna be doing Luke, Luke Duke, and also he's gonna also be playing as Uncle Jesse. And I know he's down with that, you know. Well, I'll have the vehicles for all of it, you know. And as for Exo Zombie Mute, he's gonna be playing as Enos, and I'm gonna have him also be playing as Cooter. Crazy Cooter, if you would like to. And as for me for the third person, for the third one, I'm gonna have to play as Boss Hog. I'm gonna call, and no, you won't be seeing no characters getting out of cars, fighting, playing around, walking around, moving around, this and that, you know, like they do in the Dukes of Hazzard shows. It's going to be all about vehicles. We're going to be eating these vehicles. We're going to stay in our vehicles, and we're going to sit here and do what we can and what we do. You know, we're going to have, the GTA, the Dukes of Hazzard and GTA is going to have racing in it. It's going to have, I'm gonna fix it to where, I'm gonna fix it to where Zombie can be in one of the cars, like in Daisy Duke's car, and Daryl could be like in Roscoe's car, and I will be driving, and they'll be driving on the side of each other. If you've seen the Dukes of Hazzard, you know what I'm talking about, where the two vehicles drive next to each other, and General Lee is driving towards them, and all of a sudden they hit a ramp or something and jump clear right over them, and they're sitting here. I think they're blowing a horn with Bo and Luke Duke going yeehaw, and then they land. You know, that's how we're gonna pick a spot. But me and Daryl's gonna pick a place and pick a spot, a good spot for us to do that at. Okay, so That's what's going to happen. So yes, everyone, it's going to be me, Daryl, and Zombie Mute for Dukes of Hazard in GTA Online, and it's going to be me as Bo Duke, Roscoe, and Boss Hog. Daryl, he's going to be playing as Luke Duke, Uncle Jesse, and if I had to, I can get him to play as Daisy Duke. He won't be trying to do a voice of her, but he will be in her car to do that. Okay. As for a zombie, he will be playing as Enos. He will be playing as Crazy Cooter. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm assuming that's it, because when it comes to two cops, we can't do two cops. We can only do one. Because we can't. No, when it comes to Cletus, we can't get Cletus in there because we need another one like um, White Crisis to join us in there. Which I've already sent him a message. I've already asked Mike to ask him that question. Neither one of them has responded or anything. So I'm assuming they don't have it for the Xbox Series S. Well, I'm assuming that White Crisis don't have Xbox Series S anymore, or if he does, he's not responding to it. So yeah, it is what it is on that. But if he wants to help out, he can on that as well. I'll be more than glad to send him an invite to him to jump in there with us. And it can be during the daytime. And it'll be either daytime or nighttime. But here's the thing: when are we going to be doing the Dukes of Hazzard in GTA Online? Well, everyone, as you all know, as I said before, I'm working on getting me a house. It's either a 1-bedroom house or a 2-bedroom house with the same landlord, okay? So that's going to be sometime in May when that happens. So and once I get in there and get settled in. So I don't know. It could be after May. It could be in June, or it can happen sometime in July. It all depends on how I get once I get in the house and get settled in. Okay. But yeah, there you have it, everyone. Thank you all so very much for watching. Y'all have a wonderful day, and we will catch you tomorrow afternoon with some GTA Online for the Xbox Series S.